Good morning. It's Friday morning, and we're in Simpsonville, South Carolina, and the weather is about 45 or 50 degrees. Supposed to warm up to the high 60s today, and over the weekend almost to 70. So certainly not going to be a white Christmas unless things change very quickly. Today in Luke, we find the story of the 10 lepers. In some of the translations, it just says a serious skin disease, but nevertheless, all believed that it was leprosy. And their plea to Jesus was to have mercy on them. And that's what we all need to ask Jesus for, is mercy. Not that we deserve healings, not that we deserve life or material blessings, but we just need to ask for mercy because that's all we deserve. And nevertheless, when they pleaded for mercy, he saw them and told them to go and show yourself to the priest, which was the law. The law said a leper couldn't return into a community unless the priest looked him over and made sure he was free of leprosy, because they believed that leprosy was very contagious. And so they were afraid to allow lepers to come into the city once they had had leprosy. So he told them to go to show themselves to the priest. And it says, one of them, seeing that he was healed, returned with a loud voice, gave glory to God, and fell face down at his feet, thanking him. And he was a Samaritan. So here are 10 men with the same disease. All 10 are told to go show themselves to the priest, and by faith they had to go and show themselves to the priest that they truly believed that they were healed from leprosy. Leprosy was not a disease that would be healed immediately except through God's supernatural powers. And so they had to have the faith to go. And all of them had the faith to go and show themselves to the priest. However, certainly that faith could have been in various levels. I'll go and pray that the priest will let me go into community again. Or it could have been a faith that, yes, I'm sure this healer has healed me. Regardless of what kind of faith they had, they all went in faith, but only one, when he saw that he was healed, did what we all should do whenever God blesses us with any blessing, and even when he doesn't. And that is that he gave glory to God, fell on his face, and gave thanks. And it says he was a Samaritan. He wasn't even a Jew. He wasn't a person of faith normally. He was a Samaritan. And I want to stop for just a minute, because we always look at this story as a story of healing, or we look at it as a story of thanksgiving. We very often hear a preacher preach this at Thanksgiving time, because Jesus said, "Are you the only one? Why did the other 9 not come back and thank me?" Nevertheless, I think the story is more about faith. Even though it's very much about praise and thanksgiving from God, but it's about faith. Do we have the faith to allow Jesus to not heal us? Do we have the faith to believe that he can heal us? Do we have the faith? And we remember yesterday, as we were reading the passage just immediately before this, the disciples said, "Increase my faith." Now, all of us need to believe that Jesus knows best for us and has a purpose for everything that comes into our life. Yesterday, a young lady, well, she's our age now, so everything's relative, right? She had shoulder surgery, and the shoulder surgery went exactly as it should. And she should have a speedy recovery and a complete recovery and good use of her shoulder. Well, we prayed before the surgery, and after the surgery, we gave thanks to God for her healing. And people in Florida, people up here, all that knew her were all praying for her healing, and we all prayed for that healing. And I hope that all of us have given thanks for her healing. It's all about faith, isn't it? Even if he doesn't heal us, to have the faith to know that God will give us the grace to see us through whatever we have to go through. Well, I hope that you have the faith to know that Jesus can do whatever he wants to do, but that you have the faith that he'll see you through whatever you have to go through. That's your thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.